Hello, I'm Cleopatra Wallace, and this video is for caregivers or people who help others with assisted living. Now, I've never worked as a nurse or a aide before, but I know a lot of people who do, and not only that, but there are people who have family members that they take care of every day, whether they are in wheelchairs or even elder people. So this video is going to be a video for you during this new moon. And this is the new moon in Pisces. And also I want to add, this could be for people who, if someone has been paroled to your house, or getting out of prison or something like that, and you're having to keep up with them, what time they're going out or coming in. Or even for mothers who have just had a new little baby, and that's definitely caregiving. You done had a new little baby. So let's see what new energy we have coming in for the new moon for our caregivers. And I've already meditated on all these cards, so I'm going to get 3 of them out of here just for the general energy going into the new moon. That one wants to flip over already, and that's the 7 of coins. I want 2 more. And the 7 of coins is working and building towards something. That's another one. So now we have the 5 of cups, which is a bit of living in the past. Now we're going to get more into them. Let's get one more. And there it is. Alright. And that one is the 10 of coins. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of cups. Alright, now this 7 of coins card right here, to me is looking I don't want to say like a wheelchair, but this is more of a stroller type of, like a 3-wheel mobile device. Alright, yeah, and my head spirit saying like it's a child. So this could be someone caregiving for a small child that's perhaps just now being able to come outside. It's getting to be warm, or some restriction has been lifted to where now they can come outside. And then we have the 5 of cups, which is a bit of living in the past. But not only that, but this fellow in this blue shirt appears to me lying down as though he is in some sort of a bed. Like I say, this could even, if you're a nurse. But this here is, I'm gonna clarify this. Well, of course I'm gonna clarify them all, but I'm gonna clarify this right now because I'm very curious about this 5 of cups with this person in the bed. Spirit, can you clarify the 5 of cups for our caregivers? Oh, let's see. Okay, so we have unfair treatment, which is a negative card that doesn't have the triangles at the top. And then we have escape from deceit, which is a positive card, because you're getting away from the mischievous party. But this unfair treatment to go along with this person in the bed here, I'm feeling as though this is a transfer. Like maybe somebody is just now being allowed to come home because there was some sort of unfair treatment in the facility where they were. And they're gonna come home. I want to clarify this though a little bit more. Can you, Spirit, clarify a little bit more about this unfair treatment and the person returning home that's in the bed? Clarify the unfair treatment and alright. See? So, and the Wheel of Fortune came out. Which does, it's still saying facility to me. Because you know how sometimes nursing homes be having like bingo halls and stuff like that? For some reason, this looks like one of those bingo wheels where they put a number out. So yeah, this is someone returning home from a nursing home. Now, we can always come back and clarify that a little bit more. But yeah, someone's definitely coming home. Alright, now moving along also, which came out in the first 3 cards, is the 10 of Coins. And this one here is not so much of a caretaker vibe as I'm getting as an intern or an apprenticeship. So I see there is someone mentoring someone. It looks like somebody mentoring, like out here in procedures and practices. Procedures and practices. Alright, so now that we have the first 3 cards out the way, which was the 7 of Coins, was the child being able to finally come outside. And then we have the nursing home, they're coming back, and the apprenticeship. Now let's move on into one of the questions. Spirit, is there anything that the caregivers should be aware of at this time during the new moon? Is there anything that the caregivers should be aware of at this time? I'm going to take the top 2. There's one. Let's put that one there. Need one more. What else should the caregivers be aware of during this new moon? It jumped and went right back. Alright, so we have the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. Now the 5 of Wands is not so much as brute force, but it is a I don't know, I'm hearing betrayal, but I'm hearing like some sort of a takeover. And then, see, because these cards progress, it's only one card in between those, and that's the 6 of Wands. But the 7 of Wands is the encampment, or you know, for some reason I'm hearing staff, like the new staff. Yeah, that's this is a workplace environment here. This 5 of Wands and 7 of Wands. Yeah, this is a workplace. Let's just dig more into this workplace. This could even be a nursing home where somebody work at. Yeah, but it's a switch up in the staff. Yeah, let's dig into this. Spirit, what is going on at this workplace that has a switch in the staff? Can you shed a little bit more light on this workplace at this time, Spirit? Oh, the 3 of Cups. Now, we had the 3 of Cups up here as the card on the bottom of the deck of the overall energy, and the 3 of Cups is working together. This card have all of their hands are out. See that? These are all hands, and they're kind of palm down like this. And the vaccine, that's what it's saying, vaccine. So wherever y'all at in this facility that they had the switching staff, you're going to have to get the vaccine, or perhaps you already had it, or maybe that's why it's a new staff now. Look, see, now we got to dig into it a little more. Spirit, are these new staff workers having to get the vaccine, or was there some sort of a COVID outbreak at this facility? Spirit, clarify this vaccine. Alright. And that is clarified with the selfish mother. Now, this doesn't mean that there's an actual selfish mother there around, but this is someone who is thinking only about their own well-being, and it's a feminine energy. So it could be a man or a woman. That's just a feminine energy that's quite I'm like quite not vain, but she is definitely, there's no allegiance. But what does that have to do with people getting vaccines? I gotta clarify this some more. Spirit, clarify, why is this feminine energy here? Why is this selfish feminine energy here concerning this facility? Alright. And what came out is the moon, which now it is, the moon is secret, but it's also feminine energy, and it comes and goes with the tide in. So what I'm getting now together is, like, this woman is, the boss of this place. And she doesn't even tell you why you got fired, or whether you had it or don't have it. But this is the boss, and she doesn't have any allegiance to any of these employees. So while y'all down here having this nice little lunch, she will fire one of y'all or all of y'all if it can keep this facility open. Alright, now that kind of just went off into a whole nother area. Back to the general read. Spirit, is there anything that the caregivers should be aware of in a positive way during this time? Is there any positive... Oh, that's too many. Spirit, is there any positive things that the caregivers should be aware of at this time? Any advancements? Or, there's one. Is there any more progress of positive news that caregivers need to be aware of? There's two. Alright. So, 2 8s. So we have an 8 of Swords, which is, the self-imposed imprisonment, and then the 8 of Cups, which is the moving along. Now, this 8 of Swords energy, as far as caregivers are concerned, this is this 8, I'm feeling like someone is not wanting to necessarily go back to work. And this 8 of Cups, somebody is thinking that they might not want to be a caregiver anymore. Let's clarify this. Spirit, who is this that are thinking about that they might just stay home, or why are they deciding they don't want to possibly do this anymore? Alright, the social problems. Now, everyone has had social problems, so let's clarify that with what is it about these social problems that is making them want to no longer be a caregiver. Alright. So now we got the 6 of Coins. So the 6 of Coins is the coming or going, or what I would like to say the commerce card is money, and it's equal. So someone has figured out that they can get just as much money staying home as they would if they would go back to work. So we're going to move on and leave that right there. Alright. Spirit, is there anything that the caregivers should rightfully give up on? Are there any dead ends that the caregivers are dealing with now? Are there any dead ends? Are there anything that the caregivers should be giving up on or no longer giving energy to at this time? Oh, alright. And what came out is the Death card, but it's also the Scorpio card. But not only is death, not the literal death, but it's also the card of transformation. And in this card, I kind of feel like this is like a garden project. Because at first I thought this was like a till in his hand, that sickle. And then this looks like a pest to me. It's, you know, now I am also into the gardening. I do urban garden. And I'm trying to create this indoor garden wall. So it's this whole big thing. But I feel like this is someone with an outside garden. Perhaps that's done either the frost keep getting it or pesticides are getting it. Spirit, can you clarify a little bit more about this garden that the caregivers should just walk away from? Why is this garden no longer welcome? Let's see what came out. Oh, discontentment. Whatever you're trying to grow wasn't never going to come to fruition. Now, this could just be because it's, you know, not the right climate or environment to grow that particular thing. It doesn't mean that you're a bad gardener. It just couldn't, you know, I can't grow ferns. Everybody, you know, some things only certain people can grow. All right. So, now let's see if there's any advice for the caregivers at this time. Spirit, is there any general advice that we can give to the caregivers at this time? Just any in general advice, something to take note of. All right, let's see what came out. The Hierophant. Now, this particular Hierophant, to me, is the one that's he's not out dating, but what I'm hearing is the retirement. Like, I think someone could be really thinking about, because he looks like he's a little up in age, you know. All his hair is silver, holding on to this thing right here for support. So I think Spirit may be saying it is indeed time for someone, maybe. Let's clarify this. To retire. Or to, no, now I'm hearing it differently. Not to retire, but let them decide on their own to either work or not work. Now this could be like if it's your parent or somebody like that, and you keep seeing them, you know, getting up early in the morning, and you know it's wearing on them, but they it's over 65, and they just feel like they can just keep going. And yes, Spirit is saying this, you know, they can just decide on their own when they don't want to go. It's not your choice to decide when someone else should retire. Let's clarify it a little more. Spirit, can you clarify this Hierophant, this person here? Can you clarify this person who is of retiring age but not wanting to retire? Clarify the Hierophant for the caregivers. Alright, lost secret. So, this is not so much as a lost secret, but to me this is telling me that this person knows that everybody is saying you should retire, and that could be the thing that's making them keep going. Is they know that people are telling them that it's time. Alright. Now let's check the outside influence that could be affecting any decisions. Spirit, what are the outside influences that are affecting the caregivers during this new moon cycle? What are the outside influences? Alright, we have 3 of them. Alright, so we have the mountain, the children, and the broom. And I already know what this means. You see, like even when you be caregiving at a daycare and you be trying to like toilet train or potty train, and this is a child being potty trained, because it do seem like a monumental event to get them to realize that that certain feeling mean they gotta go to the bathroom. And then the broom is the repetitive, this is something they gonna do. It's gonna take them a while to get it, and even them a while to, it's something they can be doing the rest of their life. But this is somebody potty training a child right there. And that's going to be the outside influence. Because even if you are watching them at home and potty training them, when they go to school or go to daycare somewhere else, that person might not be potty training them. Or it could be the other way around. You could not be doing it at home and they could be doing it there. This here is a need for the parent and the daycare person to decide together as a group when it's time to potty train this child. Otherwise, it's not gonna be able to stick. You see what I'm saying? All right. Now, I get one more card. Spirit, is there anything that the caregiver should be looking for when it comes to possibly romance? The Spirit is like, these are not the romance cards. I know. Let's get the romance cards. All right. Now we're going to see if the because caregivers need love too. Spirit, what can the caregiver expect to look forward to in their love life? The 3 come out. 4. Alright, so we have children again. And this ain't so much about children as it is about all of these dogs in this picture. Yeah, this is somebody could be in a relationship with somebody that like to have a lot of dogs in the bed. So I guess if one of y'all got a lover, or you gonna think a dog gonna be in the bed. So that's what you can look for in your love life. But not only that, but again here there are others of you that are calling in your soulmate. And as far as that goes, you have to try to be not only as detail oriented as possible, but also you have to know what it is that you really want as far as the mental and the physical. Because sometimes those 2 things can't be together in the same package. But also we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to fun, to shine. Now this here is kind of steamy. Playfulness, for some reason, the 2 of these look like they're in a car to me. So I suppose a few of you, or maybe just one of you, could be having some sort of lover's lane activity. And also we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. But this here doesn't feel like no long drawn out separation, like somebody going out of town. This is somebody that's done finally decided they are tired of the remote working and they're ready to go back to the office. So I suppose either you or your partner have decided that they are tired of just hanging around the house and they're ready to go back. Again, I am Cleopatra Wallace, and if you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up, or you can subscribe to my channel, because who knows what's going to happen next.